Okay, he has a lot going on, so it's like I'm not even gonna make it worse.
I feel like it was like this fun, like secret admirer kind of thing. Like I kind of always wanted to let you know I was into you, but never like had those conversations with time.
Nick, what the fuck?
Alright, it's some idiot thing, blood. It's an idiot thing. Listen, shut the frick up and get the frick out of here. We are not shipping Nicolandria. I don't care what you say. We're not shipping Nicolandria. I'm not doing it. I will never do it. I'm not here for the mixing and them things there, because on this occasion, it's fake. On this occasion, it's fake. And the way that, listen, can I be honest with you? The way that we're trying to ship Olandria as if she should win Love Island. What is Love Island? Is she loving anybody? Is she loving anybody? No, can we be serious about our lives right now? Honestly, can we be serious? Who is she loving? Oh, the Taylor thing. No, it's not a love thing with Taylor, blood. It's not even close. Okay, it's not even close. I'm even glad that Taylor decided eventually to go after Clark. I'm so glad. I'm so happy, not because I wanted him to hurt Olandria, but I wanted it to end. Because first and foremost, if the rules are the rules, according to Ace and the rest of them, right? If they felt like Jeremiah wasn't exploring enough, well, you know what? Olandria hasn't explored anything. Get the frick out of here. Tell her to get the frick out of here. She got no connections. The man them didn't want her over on the island, and she got back here, and Taylor's got with someone else. Get her over there. I don't want to hear any more about Nicolandria. It's fake. It's nasty. I hate it. I really do. I can't stand it for doo-doo, because in reality of the situation, right, they forced it down our throats. Now, they probably watched you guys' tweets. Okay, they probably watched you guys' tweets and watched you guys' TikToks, because some of you are shipping for, you know what's so crazy is that black women, I love you, but sometimes you do the wildest things. You know, we cuss out black men all the time, and I think you should. I think some black men need to be cussed out, but black ladies, please, we need to have some sense. What is this Nicolandria thing? It's like a fetish of white men. I can't lie to you. I honestly think you guys have a fetish for white men, because there is nothing here that says this is anything but a fetish of sexual nature between the two of them. I'm sorry. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's a sexual energy that is there. That girl still fancies. That girl's still talking about Taylor being her man. So what you talking about? We finally got Nicolandria and we're so happy. What? There's nothing going on. And you're setting your girl up for failure. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. And then now the tide has turned. The ladies are angry at Taylor. For what? Exploring a connection, what you're supposed to do at Casa Amor? You angry that the other people didn't want Olandria, but you want to be angry at the fact that Taylor got to go with someone else? Are we not going to talk about the fact that they decided to dump both Olandria and they dumped Nick in the boys section? This doesn't even make sense. Why would they come back and then dump them on that particular island? Why? Carnage? Mess? Right? Okay. Because now we've got both Nick and Olandria on that same section, right? It's awkward for Taylor. Taylor could have actually explored the connection with Clark. I don't get it. I don't get it. We're shipping for Olandria, and baby, we're shipping her for embarrassment. Like some of you, I think you hate her rather than you actually like her, because you're actually shipping her for actual embarrassment. You know what I'm saying to you? You know? So, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, thank you, Sean. We're shipping her for embarrassment. There's something sexy about this, blood. You know what I'm saying to you? There's nothing sexy about this situation. Nothing sexy about Nick and Olandria. I'm so sorry, blood. Like, allow it, blood. You know what I'm saying to you? If Nick really wanted to explore with Olandria, he would have done it time ago. Him kissing her in challenges, but never having a conversation about, hey, I'm kind of feeling you, know? What would you say? None of that. But all of a sudden, we're always catching a feeling. We're always... Bro, I'm telling you, listen, I want to keep it up. And you know, it's like, sometimes I see those things and I'm like, no one's really addressing the actual issues here for Olandria. You know what I'm saying to you? She's a bit standoffish. I'm sorry. I know we want to ship for her. She's a bit standoffish. It's just that real. Did she try with Zach? No. And that's why you had to go. You wasn't trying, darling. Right? You wasn't trying. But listen, you're absolutely right. He didn't even care about seeing her there. He did not care. Ace didn't care. None of the boys actually care. When her and Nick showed up, they ran to Nick, not to her. She was sitting there for a good minute. They jumped all over her. For a good few minutes, they jumped over her, blood. We are shipping her for embarrassment. Okay? All right. So for me personally, I'm not really with it. I'm not really with it, blood. I'm not.
How was
I'm
sleeping
not.
with Zach? It was
I'm not really.
very down the
I'm not
house.
really for it like this in essence, right? Because I don't want. I don't like seeing. I don't like seeing people them people get embarrassed. Because this is how embarrassment happens. Because we and it's like we have to make her win now. Okay, you gonna make her win of who? Nick. So she's gonna have to upset Sierra because Sierra gonna come back and listen. No matter what Sierra did on the other side, she's gonna be upset. Okay, she's gonna be upset. You know what I mean? But you know, I also like the fact that it's upset. It's gonna upset the balance a little bit because what's Ace and Taylor gonna do now? What's Ace, Taylor, and Nick gonna do now? Because it's messing up the vibes. You know, it's messing up the vibes, right? So for me personally, I'm looking. I'm like, like the headship at the table is looking a bit rocky still. You know what I'm saying to you personally?
Like this is obviously gonna be a little bit of an awkward, you know. If Nicolandria pulls you, like to kind of like.
So for me personally, you know, I'm honestly in this situation. I feel like the show is becoming way too overproduced. I feel like they think they're doing something by getting Nicolandria, and I'm like, there's nothing to do here. There's nothing to ship here. So why are we doing this? And you forced them to get together. It's not like they had a choice. You didn't say, oh, you can go back into the villa, not together, but you can go back in the villa. They forced it. They said, you can go home today or go back together in the villa as a couple. It is forced. Now, I don't want to hear anything else about Jeremiah, anybody else, Hannah. I don't want to hear anything because your excuse for sending Hannah home was because she's locked in. Where has Nicolandria explored? This Nick thing is not an exploration. This Nick thing is not an exploration. It's a forced thing. It's very different. She's forced to be with that man. She's forced to be with that man. And then hold on. What happened to the slow burn? What happened to the slow burn, baby? What happened to the slow burn that our good sis said that she's all about? What happened to the slow burn? Suddenly, there's no slow burn. All of a sudden, we're in soul ties and we're creating soul ties. I thought we were a slow burn people. You get me? I thought we were a slow burn. I thought that we take our time. I thought we don't just kiss people. I thought we have to build up. I like intellectualism. Where has Nick shown intellectualism? You've now kissed him outside of it. Where was intellectualism? That's why I said it's all fake. I said you don't really like Taylor. He's a placeholder. You don't like Taylor. He's not. I don't hear no intellectualism, and I definitely don't hear no intellectualism from freaking Nick. Okay, you know what I'm saying to you? This slow burn needs to be deaded. It needs to be deaded. Like I said, it was fake. The slow burn. I keep telling you guys, when people start saying slow burn, it's fake. A lot of people are liars. They're not actually slow burners. You just don't like you. They don't like you. You know what I'm saying, Chu? They don't like you. Okay? You know that's my favorite term as well, Sean. You know what I mean? Desperation has a sound, baby. And it was looking sloppy as heck. But you know what I'm saying, Chu? Like, baby, like, we this is for the plot. I get it, but this is not for the plot, baby. You coming out of your own morals and your own you know boundaries that you said, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying to you? Like she
I think.
And you know what's even more pissing me off? Here's what's pissing me off the more. Why does what's really pissing me off the more is the fact that because Nicolandria was in the villa, she now gets to come and tell Nick that your girl is with somebody else. The whole point of Casa Amor is that you're not supposed to know what the other person is doing. The whole mystery of that's why I feel like that now the producers are cheating now. They're cheating because you're trying to force something down our throats. They're not supposed to know. So her telling Nick about what happened in the villa, right? Now spoils things because now he goes and shares all this information with the people in the upper villa. You know what I'm saying to you? But of course, nobody's going home. So I guess that's what it is. But it's like, I just feel like we're doing way too much now. You know what I'm saying to you? And with that knowledge, also now Nick can also be like, oh well, I kissed Olandria, but really because I knew that you had gone with someone else. You see what I'm saying to you? It loses that mystery. It would have been nice for Nick to come back and see that, come back and see that, Ilan and Sierra had been really, really close. It would have been nice for them to come back, but no, we spot it. So now Nick now knows about what Sierra's doing, and trust me, he gonna make sure she knows. Because when he's kissing Olandria, he gonna be like, well, he was with Ilan, but he would have never known that until they came back properly. But now he does know that. So it spot the whole thing, and it's like, what for? What? Because we wanna bring Olandria. You know, I'm like, come on, man. I ain't with it at all, man.
I still feel like my head is all over the place, and I don't want to rush into anything.
Yeah,
so...
and I respect that.
Okay.
I feel it.
Is that okay?
That's totally okay.
Okay.
Now I don't know what's gonna happen because Olandria's obviously stole Nick. Sierra is definitely going back to Nick. Okay, listen, she opened her legs to that man. She's going back to Nick. Okay, all right. She's going back to that man. She opened her legs for that man. She's going back. I'm sorry. Once a woman on this kind of show opens her legs like that, spread like eagle, she's only going one place, and that's back to that man. Because first and foremost, to be on TV and spread leg for two man for women is already something that's already difficult, because like that's shame. It can be shamed. It can be a little bit like, oh, I'm doing too much. It can be seen as quote unquote, can be labeled. You know what I'm saying to you? So her wanting to have two bodies on her, nah, she ain't gonna want to have that. She's going back because she spread eagle leg. Once you spread eagle leg, you don't want to go back. You don't want to go and spread eagle leg again for another person. Do you get what I'm saying to you? That's why she rejected the kiss of Ilan. No, she found him. Listen, she found Ilan attractive. You can tell. Okay, you can tell that she looking at him like she actually finds him attractive. She's keeping eye contact. She's close by him. Body language is good.
Like, it was kind of awkward having to set that boundary, but at the end of the day, like, I'm really...
She's in close quarters. This girl likes him, but she's already spread leg. So she can't spread leg. So she can't do it again. You know what I'm saying to you? She already spread legs, so she can't go back. She can't now go to Ilan and be like, okay, yeah, and then do the same thing over there. Because she's afraid of what it will look like. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So she's going back to Nick, and it's gonna be tough. I don't think Olandria will put up much of a fight, if I'm honest with you. Okay, I don't think it was gonna be put up much of a fight, if I'm honest with you. You know, I don't think so. And so yeah, a bit tight. Yeah, Hannah told us already that she's here for the plot. Hannah told us this in the very first episode. She said it already. I'm here for the plot. So we know that Hannah don't care. Hannah don't give a heck. She's here for the plot. Okay. So Hannah's different. Hannah told us already she's here for the plot. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. And he gonna fly in that space as well. So yeah, you know.
Pushing myself to try to explore a connection to the fullest without kissing outside of challenges, without cuddling in bed. If Nick is doing
this situation on Andrea and Nick be frustrating.
I don't want to miss Nikki Poo.
It's Nick for now.
Listen, look, I'm happy. I'm not happy that they came back in, to be honest. But what I would say is also that the situation with Taylor, right, is so interesting. That boy does not like Taylor like that. Taylor does not like Olandria like that. The way he behaves with Clark is so different with how he behaves with Olandria. I mean, you just see the lightness in Taylor when he's dealing with Clark compared to when he's dealing with Olandria. I mean, I need him to let the Olandria thing go. Not him saying I want to explore both women. For what? For what? You had a better connection with one of them in 24 hours, as you said, right?
That has. I know she finna cry. I know she finna boo-boo.
I'm frustrated. I'm thinking in my head, there's no way that a woman does not stand for Nick, especially Jaden.
Huh? And I need Ace to get the frick out of it. What question some nonsense are you talking about, sir? What level of manipulation is Ace playing at? What the frick is he doing? No, what the frick is he doing, blood? What are you telling me right now? What are you telling me right now? You know what I'm saying to you?
I'm frustrated. I'm thinking in my head, there's no way that a woman does not stand for Nick, especially Jaden. This shit fucking sucks.
What do you mean?
And I'm mad as fuck that I just cried. I'm supposed to be a gangster.
What do you mean that she didn't stand up for Nick? Why would she? I don't get it. Why are you mad at? Why would listen to what you're actually saying, Nick? Ace, it sounds mad. It actually sounds mad. I cannot believe that Jaden didn't stand up for Nick, the kind of woman, the kind of. Are you? Is there a screw loose? Are you tapped in the head? Are you all right? Are you sensible? Because it doesn't sound like you're sensible, blood. I promise you I'll have a lighter energy tomorrow, but today I'm a bit peed off. So I ain't got the energy to lighten myself. I'll be singing tomorrow because this is nonsense. What kind of nonsense is that?
But it's like,
I'm with a what?
right, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like these two grown ass men crying over a person they, just met. But
Like, bro.
how are you feeling?
Terrible.
Not them saying about the two us grown-ass men crying over the fact that Nick is there. Bro, if you don't get the frick out of here, blood.
I like you. Like I really like you, and like I haven't like had someone in here that I've really wanted to get to know.
Thank you. I was and am extremely happy that I'm coupled up with Audrey.
Like I just think to myself, anyway, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Okay, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll deal with Ace properly and his nonsense and shenanigans. But I wanted to focus more on the fact that we had obviously Taylor and Nicolandria. I thought that was Taylor and Clark, because let me take look at this. Look at this. I ship them. I don't like Taylor. I don't like what he did to Jeremiah, but I have to admit. This brother never lips Nicolandria like that, blood. He had to be forced to kiss her. This brother never lips Taylor to Nicolandria like that. Listen, he was forced to kiss her. Nicolandria had to beg him and say, listen, you can't kiss me like this. Brother, she had to beg for this. Look at what Clark didn't have to beg. Clark didn't have to beg for nothing. Look, do you know how I knew that Taylor really liked Clark? Let me show you something that I ain't never seen him do for Nicolandria. Let me show you something. I don't know if you guys clocked it, yeah? When he went to speak to Clark on the terrace, Now that brother decided that he gonna talk to her on a terrace, but he gonna talk to her in a way where he can actually have a few minutes. He gonna put his coat down. Let me see if I can get the clip for your hand. Let me see this. That brother, listen, Clark is the one. If he chooses, if he decides to choose Nicolandria, he's a fool. Do not be foolish. Like what you like, it's okay. Okay, all right. I'm not mad at it. You've chosen your thing, it's okay. You know what I'm saying, Chew? Like, we ain't gonna die if you choose Clark, blood. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what you want. I'm not mad at it. Okay, this part here.
It's crazy. I had fun though.
What a shame.
I know.
Her.
Thank you.
When a man wants to put his jacket down or his t-shirt down and puts it onto the table, when a man puts a jacket down on the seat there so you can sit, so your bum's not wet, so your bum's not getting dusty and dirty, just know that man likes you, he ships you, he adores you, blood. That man's already, you see, I never saw this kind of energy, this proactiveness. I told you, Taylor knows what to do. When a man doesn't know what to do, it's because he doesn't fancy you. When a man was struggling how to talk to Taylor, it was two things. I don't think he felt like Nicolandria really liked him. And I know that he didn't like Nicolandria. He was struggling with attraction. And so when you're struggling with attraction, you struggle to do things for people. But you see how he didn't even ask, he didn't even waste time. He took off his shirt, put it on the thing, spread it nicely. Blood, he pretty much ironed the shirt with his hand. Right? The energy different.
How was your first day in the villa?
Look how close he's sitting to her. It's different. Everything about the energy in this scene is different, blood. Different, blood. The way he looks at Clark, he be intense. Look at this man. This man's in deep, blood. Look at this. Look. In deep. You know what, brother? Listen, don't let nobody tell you nothing, fam. Okay? Move on. Okay? Taylor, don't let nobody hold you back, blood. Don't let the black contingency out here tell you about how you're a fool because you're deciding to leave Nicolandria alone. Sometimes the black contingency, all they see is someone's beauty and do not see how they actually interact. But brother, go ahead and flourish. Clark is an amazing woman. It seems like for you, it looks like it's working. All right, don't let the black contingency try to get you down because they're going to tell you how bad you are because you decided to leave Olandria alone, even though they know that Olandria didn't even want Taylor like that, and even though they know that Taylor don't even want Olandria like that, but they're going to try and get it because we're so biased. We need a black person to win so much that we're willing to ignore the evidence right in front of us that none of that was working, none of that connection was actually a connection, none of that what they were doing was anything to do with black love. It wasn't even close to black love. It was just two black people on the screen keeping it in a buck. Like, we go and ship for stuff that doesn't need to be shipped for. And now we're shipping for Nicolandria because there's a black person involved. Get the frick out of here. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay, I can't.
Kind of hard to be honest.
Really?
So I told her that, I was still going, it's for you and it's for her. And it's not just like, fuck her type deal. And she said she was happy for me. She said she...
Look at this love. The energy here is different. It's righteous. You know what I'm saying to you? Energy here is righteous blood. Man's... I want to see if I can get a shot where they just sit to show you the body language of how close they're sitting. Listen, even look at the way that Clark's looking at him. I don't remember. I do never even remember Olandria ever looking at him like this. I'm sorry. Look at the way Clark is looking at him. Now she may be lying, it may be earlier, but look at the way she's looking at him. Look at this look. Can't tell me that's what you saw from Olandria towards Taylor. We never saw that. We never saw that from Olandria. Stop lying to us. Let's stop lying as black people. It's not every day. We don't have to lie every single time because we want to make people win. We never saw that look from Olandria. We never saw it. Not once. She never looked at Taylor like that, blood. Come on, get the frick out of here, man. She never looked at him like that. And it's not like not because she's a bad person, but because there was never that fancy. There was never that fancy. There was never that fancy. Come on. We're shipping things we don't just ship, blood. This is something we can get behind. Like, I don't even like Taylor. I don't like him because of what he did to Jeremiah, and he's a follower. But the fact is, I can get behind this. Okay? I can get behind this. All right? So I don't want the sympathy vote. You know what I mean? Look at it. Look at this energy. Righteous. Look at this. Look at the look how close he is. Look how close he is. Now, only on a few occasions do we ever see Taylor and Olandria really, really close. On a few occasions, very few occasions. On most occasions, they were sat on different ends. They were sat distance-wise on different chairs. Like, we always saw a lot of distance between Olandria and Taylor on most occasions. But look at this body language here. Look at this. Look at it. Knees are almost touching, blood. Look how close. Look how comfortable man is facing them. Look how they're both facing each other. It's comfortable. Huh? It's comfortable. You see me? Yeah, comfortable. It's beautiful to look at. Wonderful. Excelente. Yeah, top notch. Top bims. Energy righteous. Look at the smile.
Broke up with her and it's more in the situation.
Me too. Extremely happy.
Look how they're giggling, blood. Look how man's light, Ruby boy. You feel me? See how man's light in that? Come on, family. We ain't never seen that with Taylor and Olandria. We never saw that lightness. And lightness in their spirit and their heart. We never saw that. Come on, it's nice over here. Let's it's not, look at it. Hold on. Look at this. This brother, look what's happening. Look. I don't think you understand how it feels like when your girl takes your t-shirt or your shirt or your jacket and puts it around herself like she adores you, fam. That's another level of liking, Ruboy. When you get that from a girl, blood, you ain't going back to that Olandria, fam, unless you're absolute tool in the fool. Listen, what that Clark girl did is seal the fate. It's over. It's finished. It's done. It's done. Yeah, unless she loses a plot, it's done. When a girl can take your t-shirt jacket, pull it on herself like that, and then she ties it around like she's proud to just be in your shirt, as a man, you're finished. Finished. Simple as. Dunnage. Yeah? You're absolutely finished. There ain't no coming back. Leave Olandria alone, fam. You know what I'm saying to you? Kapatosh. Look at this. Look at this behavior. Look at this behavior. Huh? Look how she gets close to him. Look at arresting. Look at even allowing his head to even go into her bosom, like he's in the Bible or something, like his Songs of Solomon. You know what I'm saying to you? When the Bible says, "Enjoy your wife in their youth, drink from her bosom." You know what I'm saying to you? Look how he's engaged with her chest right this moment, fam. Can't tell me that we ain't never see. You didn't really see the kind of things there from him and Taylor and him and Olandria. We never really saw them things there, fam. Man's comfy, blood. See how man's locked in. He's just so happy to be inside of her. Huh? All that behavior of him looking into the sky. I told you about this, where he would always look into the sky. He was sitting there, but he's always looking forward while the person's looking at him. He's not doing none of that. You know? He won't do none of that. All right? Brothers involved. Okay? Brothers involved. So, you know, I'm just being real. You know, yeah, definitely pulled up back a little bit. Definitely pull back a little bit. He doesn't want to hurt Nicolandria, so I definitely understand that. You know, I can get that. He doesn't know how to act with Nicolandria in there, you know. And so my thing is this, okay, Liz, are we going to? How does she keep calling her man when they're never exclusive? No, we have to be honest right now. How can Nicolandria call him her man when they never made it exclusive? My man. Where's her man? It's not your man because you're not exclusive. Damn. Come and see. Come and look. Hey. Come and see. Come and see what the Lord has done. Come and see what the Lord has done. Come and see what the Lord has done. Come and see. Listen, it is what it is. Anyway, listen, I've got to go. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notifications of the uploads. Listen, we're going to keep it a trill and a buck. You get me? So, listen, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll get a proper review. But I want to do a quick one before I go to bed. Much love, much appreciation. We'll see you again soon. Tough.